السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري ويشرك في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. صل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين. آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين. Inshallah, we are going to study the very exciting verse. It is, we have to interpret it and understand what it really means for us. It is not easy. So we will try our best, but together. I have many questions to ask to you. So the verse is called from the section Noor, the section light, and the verse is the verse of the light. So light verse. So it starts with Allahu Nuru Samawati wal Ard. I have broke it down into small phrases by phrases, but each phrase makes sense within itself. So, but all of them is one verse. So it is translated, God is the light of the heavens and earth. So, I mean, it is a mysterious word, verse. What does it mean? God is the light of the heavens and earth. So we see the universe is dark. I mean, don't say that we shouldn't say that there is sunlight here. Sunlight is here. It's a small area as far as the whole universe is concerned. It's just made of matter, just matter. So where is the light, and how can you? Is the universe not only matter? It seems to be. Now, where is the light in it? But this light is not the electric light that we mean, of course, but this light must be something, the figurative meaning. We have to understand what it really refers to. So when you look at the matter, and you have to see some light is coming there, and this light is, as the Qur'an says, points to God, the Creator. So would you like to say anything? Is there any light in the universe? Where is it? How can we find the light in the universe? Where is light? I mean, sunlight is not the light this verse means. Yes? Sorry? I think I don't hear. Just a minute. Let me take this one away. So try again. No.
Truth of our reality.
Sorry?
Truth of our reality.
The truth of our reality, but it's somehow, no, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. But try to understand even better. Truth of our reality. I mean, but the verse says, God is the light of the heavens and earth. God doesn't say God is the light of human beings. So, but you are close to it. You are very close to it. Take your word, rather than saying our reality, say the heavens and earth. Reality of the heavens and earth, yeah, why not? It's light. Excuse me. The reality of the earth and the heaven, it means the universe. We can make the sentence simple to understand, rather than saying heavens and earth, say the universe. So God is the light of the universe. It means, as you are saying, very nice, the reality of the universe refers to God, points to God. So the universe is emitting light. So the following question is God only light? Can we describe God as light? Oh, God cannot be likened to anything, but definitely the word light is used with its figurative meaning. It is pointing to something else. It making a comparison. Temthil in Arabic. So making a comparison between the universe and what the universe is, if like emitting or pointing to something, and what it points to, but it will be repetitive. What the universe points to is pointing to God. It means pointing to God, the creator of it. The reality of the universe is the creator of the universe pointing to the creator of the universe. So when we say, what does this question, what does light signify? Light signify, I'm taking your word, the reality, the truth that the universe is witnessing. Of course, we always need to remember when we read the Quran, we have to understand that Quran is the speech of the creator of human beings, speaking to the human beings within their capacity. So the Quran is expected to give examples to us, so that through these examples, we should understand what the reality of whole existence is all about. The reality of existence is, what is the reality of existence? So when the Quran says, oh, why did we go this one? Yeah. When the Quran says, God is the light of the heavens and earth, it is speaking to us, saying that you have to see light coming out of the universe or existence of the universe, and you will find your creator within this aspect of the universe that points to its creator. It means reality of the universe points to its source of existence. So we understand that God is not light itself, but speaking to human beings, we cannot imagine God as light. Speaking to human beings, expecting the human beings to understand from the universe that it is pointing to something else. And when we really studied how is it pointing to, for example, anything, taken human-made example, anything made by human beings, we see the quality in them, and all the qualities are, this is nicely designed, it is perfectly working. For example, I am looking at the microphone here, and This is very useful functions. It is prepared for human beings to use for a certain purpose. All these qualities, I am looking at it. It is well designed. It is functioning really perfectly. And it is connecting with the other devices so that it is arranged in this way. All the qualities I am talking about when I look at the microphone, I understand that these qualities cannot be from the material side of the microphone, and they are the qualities manifested from the qualities of its maker. So these qualities are the light pointing to its makers or engineers' qualities. That is why if you want to see the creator, understand the creator, you have to look at the heavens and the earth, the universe. So from the universe, you will see pointing to its reality, its existence, the existence of its creator and the qualities of its creator. Now, the last one here, don't we see that the creator is introducing himself with his work, doing and at the same time explaining verbally to us, drawing our attention, saying that look at the universe, look at the created beings. There is no uncreated being in the universe, by the way. Look at these beings which are all created, so you can understand that they are introducing their creator to us. So we conclude now that saying that God is introducing himself to us human beings by creating the universe. And also I am a part of it. So by creating me in the universe as a conscious being, so I can see that, look, I am created in order to introduce my creator to you. And I can look at you and say, oh, I can see that your creator is introducing himself to me. So it is a beautiful way of understanding the universe and making sense of the universe. And also, there is no way to interpret the universe in another way, because these qualities cannot be given to matter. Can you give the qualities of the microphone to its material body? Although it seems to be engineer is not doing anything here, it is working. If I ask our helper here, who sets the video recording, so if he will say the microphone does this, microphone works in this way. The language we use, microphone works, microphone does. But in fact, the microphone itself is created to show that its engineer is demonstrating his qualities in the existence of the microphone. Did we get it? No. So we should really see ourselves also on the same line, in the same way. What do I mean by this in the same way? When I use my feelings, my human qualities, they are pointing to their creator. So I have to use it in such a way that I shouldn't really distort it. It means microphone cannot distort. Microphone cannot claim that all the things it is making is his own work. It doesn't have consciousness. It's just matter. So I am a conscious being. I can distort it. I have free will. I can say this is my qualities, or these are my qualities. I can claim this. I can be proud of it. These qualities are mine. I know I'm a very, how do you say, clever man, very talented man. I have this quality, that quality, whatever we say, I am always helpful to people. I am kind to people. What am I doing? I am extinguishing the light manifesting in me rather than showing my creator. I replace my creator with myself. It is very interesting because I replace my creator's qualities and declare that these are mine. That is why Qur'an says those people who deny God, they declare their own divine being. Arrogant. Arrogant means taking the qualities of their maker and appropriating it to themselves. So it means God is the light of the universe. Let's say God is the light of human beings. When we deny the creator and saying that these qualities are mine, so I become, for example, my name is Ali. So Ali is the light of my own existence. Replace it with God. That is called shirk in Islamic literature. That's how we commit shirk. For example, if we say anything in the universe is the source of its qualities, it does. For example, let's say a chemical matter functions in this way. Or the typical example of the age is what? Saying that the cell and the elements in the cell, especially DNA, and related to it, all these particles there, small particles. So they say they are choosing, they are trying to survive, they are adapting themselves, they are really evolving for a better situation. Like speaking, Mike is doing this and that. It is exactly the same. When I look at it, yes, really, I turn this one, it turns off. There is a switch on and off here. And another way, it turns on, as if, the mic is not working, mic is working. Attributing the quality to the mic because it seems to be. But the origin of this quality, the source of this quality is not this matter. It is created, if you like, by its engineer to function in this way. So this is a human made. That is why we see the human made engineer made it and left it. But as far as the universe is concerned, now the mic and I think the most people confuse in this way. The mic and its engineer relationship. Human beings are created beings, and they just obey the order and make the mic. And the mic doesn't change itself. Mic doesn't change itself. Are you with me? This is important because I'm going to get into another point now. But the whole universe and everything in the universe, nothing static, everything changes. So we cannot say that the creator, for example, we all know that we cannot stop ourselves, do we? We all know that we are always subject to change. No one can stop aging. It's impossible. Why? We are subject to change, continuously changing. We cannot say that I exist here and I am going to guarantee my existence for tomorrow. Can you? Tomorrow you will be one day more aged, elder. One day more, one day. You find out 10 years later, look at your picture. I have completely changed. It takes with no gap continuously. It means whoever is creating the universe never leaves it alone. Continues to control it, and thank God that he continuously keeps its existence changing and helps us understand that the creator never leaves the universe alone. Like the engineer of the computer, he made it and left it because he's not the creator. But the universe continuously changing demonstrates, or it is the light coming from there, declaring that my creator, my maker, never leaves me alone by myself. So I cannot stand anything, any part of the universe cannot sustain its existence for a second. Everything is continuously changing. I think we understand now that the universe is created, including ourselves. We are created in order to demonstrate who our creator is. So we have to be very careful not to be proud of anything that we have. They are all given to us. We have to be very careful. As soon as I say, claim something, I am something, I am good, but we can say, I am not perfect, because you are speaking on your behalf. So on your behalf, we may say, yes, I am created perfectly, but I distorted my perfect creation with my free will by not showing it correctly, not functioning as I am created for. I may tell a lie, possible, but I am created not to tell a lie. But I have the freedom to tell a lie, to steal, to gamble, to cheat people. I can do, even kill people, God forbid, harm people. I can do that. Well, this is distortion. But when I function perfectly, I cannot say that I am perfect. That is what the meaning of the verse is in the Quran. It is interesting, as if God says, whatever you do good is from me. Whatever you do bad is from yourself. That is the rough translation of the verse. You must have heard of it. What does it mean? And oh, God says everything good is for me. You are the bad guys. No, that is how we should understand. If I distort the way I am created, it is my mistake, because I didn't function as I was created. I stopped it. I misled myself. So we have to understand that really I think the fundamental problem for human beings, I know from my own self, claiming ownership and being proud of our own virtues. All the virtues are from God, the creator. But I can be the bad person by misusing it. So, as we always say in this class, we say we are learning how to really combine the creation on the one side and speech of the creator on the other side. They are harmoniously exclaiming, declaring the same truth. Now, as we read, Allahu Nuru Samawati wal Ard, when I look at the universe, oh yeah, it is. The nur of Samawat and Ard, or the truth of you said truth, yeah, truth or reality. Haq in Arabic, it's both. Haq is truth, haq is reality in Arabic. So in the Quran, it says, I created everything bil haq. It means with truth. This truth points to its creator. And when you read the Quran, you see the universe out there. Oh, they are declaring the same thing. That is the most convincing or satisfying understanding of the reality of the Quran, reality of the universe, reality of the religion of Islam, reality of the Prophet, because the Prophet struggled throughout his life to spread this message. So he didn't claim anything. He said, whatever I tell you is from God, not from me. I'm not a sage person. I am not a scholar, anything. Why? The truth is that. But of course, when we do something, we say, I know something. Yeah. God gave me, and I am using it. We have to be modest. So we should never distort God's reflection on us. Any point you would like to go over here on this, the first phrase? Any questions, any concerns? It's a beautiful verse, actually. I love it. So we will go a bit. Anything you would like to discuss? No? All right. All right. Okay. Now let me come all this so you can see easily. Yeah. مثل نوره كمشكاة فيها مصباح. Now, we have to remember that Quran speaks to human beings, mainly human beings, but when he talks about the universe, still is speaking to me in order to help me understand what my reality is. So we will read the following phrases of the verse, if you like, small sentences of the verse, by relating to the universe and at the same time to ourselves, of course, in order to understand what the Quran is saying. So the translation, his light is like this, explaining now, hold on. There is a niche. By the way, do you know what niche is? I said niche, chest, and lamp. Now, niche is a hole, dense or tent, or not, what is the word? Something is smooth, but there is something here, a small crack-like. Cavity, yeah. Yeah. So this for teeth, for example, I have many cavities on my old age. So I don't mind. However, whatever is created. So cavity. In somewhere, that's called niche. As far as human beings are concerned, chest. Now, to keep it this, and this is, most of the scholars use this verse for human beings. We will use together human beings, universe, and what the Quran says. So, and now, represent in the universe. What do they represent in the universe now? Now, in each being, there is a point. several points, but at least think of one point that it is just cavity, as our friend helped me to understand, to use the word. There's a niche, or some people pronounce it niche. How are you familiar with which one? None of them. Niche or niche? She, niche. Okay, niche. And now, what do they represent? Let's understand in the universe first. In each being, there is a point there, and in this point, there is a lamp. Now, this, as if we will understand that from the lamp, the light will come. Yeah, lamp is for light, right? So there's a lamp. As far as the human beings are concerned, I ask this question now. Do you have a chest in your body and a lamp in it radiating light? Because it is for radiating light. Eh? So, do you have a chest? Do you have a chest? But in this chest, there must be a lamp, and the lamp is radiating light. What does it remind you? Any? Heart? Yeah. Do you think heart is radiating light? No. Heart represents something. You know, you said you are hard-hearted. What does it mean? It means the muscles are not working properly, or does it mean something else? It means very senseless person, hard-hearted. It doesn't feel any compassion, any love, any sympathy, doesn't try to understand. It means heart represents central feelings. Excellent, thank you. So in this heart, in your feelings, there must be a lamp. Lamp, what the lamp is going to do? Radiate light. And all the light in the previous verse, what it says, all the light points to God. So we understand now that anything we notice in creation, any point, doing something, this is what God, the creator, is manifesting, radiating his qualities to conscious beings. How about ourselves? For example, let's say you have a niece, okay? And 3 years old, sweet, you loved it. And we say, normally, of course, we don't mean to say something bad. So, like shirk, no, I love this one. Now, this is love is the light. Love is light coming from the chest, niche, or whatever you call it, from the chest, and the light is coming there. The lamp is there, how do you say, beaming? Yeah, beaming. This is God's light is beaming. It means demonstrating that your creator gave you this sense. Did you get? Your creator gave you this sense. So, in fact, when I love, who is loving in fact? God is loving. Reflecting from this niche, or niche, from the niche. So in the creation also, you are investigating the cell. And cell is created in such a way that as if it is choosing. It means as if it has a will. But when we investigate the nature, the way, the essence of the cell, it doesn't have any quality of knowledge, any quality of communication with its environment, any quality of choosing so that it will fit to the environment from itself. But it is as if choosing. In fact, it is created in this way because the creation continuously takes place. We think that cell is doing it, or I am doing it, or let's say a cat is going. But be careful here. As I am speaking now, I am recreated continuously. This point is extremely important. Only this way we understand that my creator is not, cannot be limited, absolute. We cannot comprehend the infinite, absolute being, how he manifests. Because we are used to only within this world in a limited area, very limited area. Because our experience is taking place only within at the moment I exist, I choose something to do, and the next moment it is created. And when I do it step by step. But of course, first do this, then do that, another thing. But the creation is, there is no gap between the first and second stage. It is a continuous, constant continuous. If I am clear, the relentless continuous creation. That is why it seems to be, I am making, but I am choosing. I am obeying the way it is created, but the result is created by the one who is creating the universe. Yeah.
That's then a question. It almost seems to me as if the niche is a practical way of my creator communicating with me. Because if the source of my existence must necessarily be absolute, then I need a sort of medium for me to be able to interact with him, right?
Yeah.
So the lamp in this case, like, for example, with the sun, if I look directly at the sun, my eyes will hurt. I have a hard time looking at it, right? So the lamp is a way in which for me to interact with and benefit from the source of life in a way. That's kind of the way that I'm understanding it personally. And then I have a question as well.
Shall we talk about this comment point? First of all, it looks a very practical example that we cannot look at the sun, it is so bright, but it represents not exactly the same thing, what it should be understood from this. I mean, you can, how do you say, use some sort of screen, and from behind the screen, you can look at the sun. But the absolute cannot be comprehended by human beings in no way. So sun example may seem to be good, but not good, really, doesn't represent the reality. So let's forget this side now. Yes, I agree with you. God is communicating with me by creating within me manifestations of his qualities. And this is my creator manifesting in me through my senses. If we understand, I distracted. Our spirit is directly given to us by God with no apparent reason. For example, you can eat something. After eating, you can taste. If you don't eat it, you don't taste. But the spirit, you don't have to do anything. It is automatically reflects the manifested qualities and continuously reflects it if only we are conscious of it. If we become aware of it, that, my creator is communicating with me, then you realize it. Although it continuously communicates with you, because your spirit continuously functions, as long as it doesn't, it is not taken away from your body from here. So as long as it is here in the body, it communicates. And our consciousness realizes it, but we should never forget we have free will. Whether we concentrate on it and realize it and confirm it, or deny it and forget about it. But it still functions there. No one can say that I don't know something beautiful. It is functions, but some people say it is me who loves it, and some people say, using their free will, my creator gave me the ability to love it, and I'm just being conscious of it. When I am conscious of it, it is God's communicating with me. I am conscious of God's communication. If I am not conscious of it, if I don't refer it to the creator, I say I love it. That is ownership of God's property. That is why it is called shirk. Because my spirit belongs to me, as if I am the source of existence of my spirit. But source of existence of my spirit is the one who gave me existence. Of course, it doesn't make sense, but we can claim it. That is what I understood from your comment and shared with friends on the, inshallah, maybe listening to the videos. Question?
Question from a friend
Okay,
came a little ago.
doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
The question is, if everything is good, if everything good is from the Creator and everything bad from my free will, how about the good things that I do with my own free will?
How about the?
Things that I do with my own free will.
Yeah, okay. With my own free will, that's a very practical question. No, whoever asked the excellent question, very practical. What do we do with our free will? Demonstrate something. Let's say, give the example of 3 years old niece. You are playing with it with your own free will. You may just ignore it, her. So you are playing with her and you love it. While you are loving it, you enjoy it. You see the enjoyment in it. Okay, that is your choice. But let's see, the enjoyment within you, do you own it? Do you created it or did you find it? That's as if speaking on the questionnaire. Did you find it? I found it, the ability to enjoy, ability to love within me. Now, what do you love? The beat of or lovable behavior of 3 years old girl. They are very talkative. Really, I love them. So everybody loves it. So 3 years old girls, did you created it? No. What did you create with your free will? You have chosen it to function or to stop. Now, if a person goes and turns the switch off, is the power available? Yes. Does the lamp give light? No. Why? I cut it off. That is what I did with my free will. Because electrical system already exists. Think about niece's beautiful actions already exist. Your sense of love already exists. This is the comparison. So, and the same person goes and turns the switch on. Free will. Yeah, I can turn it off, turn it on. Free will. Turn it on. Light came on because power is already there, transferred into the lamp. Did you transfer it? No. The system is already exists. The system already exists. What did you give existence to so that you can claim it? That it is my gain. You can only say, thank God who gave me the free will. I used it in the right way, not in the wrong way. That's it. Nothing more. So I use this expression. You can tell your friend, we are only consumers, not producers. Already created, let's say, what is the famous nowadays tangerine? Yes? Already created tangerine, already created teeth, already created tongue, already created ability to chew, already created ability to taste. I used my free will to take the tangerine and bite it with the already given power to me. I didn't create my power to bite my, use my chin up and down. It is already set system, like the electrical system. What am I claiming that, oh, I created the taste? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? I created the taste, or I used and consumed what is created already there. So turning the light switch on, you didn't create electricity. You didn't create the system. You didn't create the light coming from the lamp. What are you claiming? So when we choose, we have to say, Alhamdulillah, the one who created me with these abilities, I utilized it. Be thankful. That's it. When you turn the switch off, this is the problem. You didn't let what God already created in you function. You didn't let it function. Shame on me. That is why we have to understand this. If something I do according to the way I am created, I have to be thankful. Alhamdulillah. And the very famous, for example, phrase among the Muslim people, they use, Alhamdulillah, thank God who blessed us with Iman. But we say, I believe, but that is God's blessing. I didn't deny the reality of the truth. That's it. Yeah. So, is the answer clear? Let's come to our chest, and we have to be very careful how to use our feelings so that they will function as a lamp. But if I switch it off and say that I am the one who have all these qualities, then I will be just asking for forgiveness. I cannot claim anything. If I use in the positive way, I have to be thankful. What I understand from some people who say that they are scientists, especially nowadays, but it's a new thing, last 2-3 centuries. Before there was no such claim. Those people are proud of their work. They work, correct. They really study hard, correct. They are really bright people and they are using their brain, correct. All of them are correct. And they have to be thankful because they are given this opportunity and they have chosen how to utilize their intellect and how to utilize their time. The time is given to them and power is given to them, utilize them, benefited from them. They have to be thankful. But look at them, how proud they are, especially the materialist ones. Those say that we solve, the science will solve everything. Science is what is already created in the universe. You are just finding out, consuming. The electrical system is here, you are just switching on. It means you know how it works. You learned it. So you hit the wall, it didn't, this light didn't come out. Try this, you found the switch there and touched there, light came. That is how it was. You found out, excellent. And they say they are proud of the light. This is the problem. That is why if somebody is proud of the qualities given to him by its creator, him or her, by its creator, this person, if this person owns it, this is mine, this person never believes in God, although the tongue may say in God, I believe in God. We have to be very careful not to be proud of what God gave us. We have to be very careful. Always be thankful. If we are using it rightly, if this scientist realizes that he is using already existing qualities within himself, and he is using already existence principles of creation existing in the universe and discovering them in the lab works, they do research and find out how the universe works, and then comes there, this is my work. You just found out what was already created in the universe. The system is available in the principles of creation. Can you make a computer example without obeying and benefiting from the order of the universe, the way it is created. That is already there. You discovered it. Thank you. But don't say that it is mine. No, it is the one who created the universe in this way. We have to understand that. The computer is God's blessing for us. But what this engineer of the computers are doing, finding it out, thank you. That's why we pay for them. That's why we pay for their labor. I'm not denying his work, his labor, but at the same time, he turns out saying that this is my work and you have to be thankful to me. I thanked you by paying you. That's it. Shut up. Finish. This is my thing. Give you $1,000 or $1,100 I gave to this machine. This is for my thanking you, your labor. They don't make the distinction, but they think that as if they are inventing it. They are creating it. They say this is the creation of science. So they claim that the things are functioning for themselves. This is the problem. Now, did we understand something practical and useful today, inshallah? I don't know. Shall we go one piece more of the verse? Oh, that is it. Look, because I took this example, because it will come to this glass side. I mean, I'm showing it, but you don't see it. So the glass, that is the subject is coming now. El-misbahu fi zujajah. The lamp inside the glass. Now, what on earth is glass doing here? Let's go back. What is glass doing? Is it preventing the light? What does it do? Anybody? Or why the glass? Yeah.
Just to protect the fire.
So it
Kind of protection.
powers it.
Yep.
So that, but it without damaging its functioning, it covers it. Interesting. Look, God is the light of the universe, and this light is in a lamp. Lamp is in a chest, and in it, the lamp is covered by a glass. It emits, it radiates the light, but without preventing the light spreading around, protecting it. It's a perfect description of how we should see ourselves, how we should see the creation out there. So do we notice that everything has, if you like, skin? Go to the cell. There is, it's not called, it is membranes? Membrane? Membrane. Correct? Or understood? Membrane. Everything has its membrane because it is very interesting. Every being has its own unique form. For example, everybody is here is are human beings, but you have your form, you have your form, I have my old form. So form, everything. How about your nose has a special form, your ear, special form, your eye, special form. Everything created has a special form. But this form doesn't really hide what is manifested in it, but just the opposite, protects it. It means gives a unique existence. But this unique existence is so incredible. Every particle has its own form, but it's a part of an atom. Every atom has its own form, but it's a part of a piece of molecule. Molecule is a form. Look, it will say, the following will explain this. It's an amazing description of this verse. So every molecule, let's say heart molecule. Heart has a form. And heart is a member of body. Body has a form. Now, everything has its own form, unique form. And that is why within each other, how is it called? This, I think it is an Eastern stuff. One cup open, there is another the same. You open it, there is another one in it. The smaller size, smaller size, smaller size. There is a name for it. I don't know. If somebody remembers it.
Russian dolls.
Russian dolls? Thank you very much. Thank you. So, universe is, for example, whole universe, it must have, no one knows, because we cannot get to the end, must have its own glass. And this glass doesn't really cover up what the universe is emitting, radiating. Oh, man, so perfect. 100 galaxies, every galaxy has its own form. Star, none of the stars exactly the same. With that very famous snowflakes, none of the crystal form of snow is the same. Everything has its own form. This is what really zujaja. It means the lamp inside the glass. So, is this lamp in the universe and in ourselves in a glass? Everything is in a glass. So, nobody is, okay, how do you say? Finger is the same. In fact, nobody's DNA is the same. Nobody's character is the same. Nobody's feeling is the same. Nobody's, I will go even deeper. Nobody's voice is the same. Somebody calls you, you say, oh, assalamu alaikum. Somebody said, Jane, assalamu alaikum, Jane, how are you? How did you know? Voice. But, of course, these recordings are going on over 20 years. My recordings 20 years ago, sometimes something happens, I hear myself, oh, it's not exactly the same I am speaking now. It means that is what absoluteness of God must be understood. It is every year my voice is changing, not the same. In a glass, special glass, special glass, special glass. Now, every year, if it is changing, it means 360 days is the same, and one night over the new year, it changes suddenly. No. What does it mean? Every day, my voice is in another class. Every moment, my voice is in another class. That is why God is incomprehensible. Why? The one who creates everything in such a way that no gap, no break at all. Everything, every moment has its every stage has its own form. You have to say Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. No other way of explaining it. It is some people, everybody is free, say it is accidentally happening. Human beings have developed, or animal beings have developed as a result of random choices. Human beings can go, as the Quran says, claim to be the God. Can they do that? We have to be very careful not to be carried away with these people. Now we understood what does glass represent. We understood that uniqueness of everything, incredible at every moment. Who is doing this? When we say God, the Quran says their heart, how do you say, jumps up and down. وَجِلَتْ قُلُوبُهُمْ. Why? What are you talking about? The Jewish tradition, in one aspect, dimension I appreciated, in other respect, going too extreme. They understood originally, I don't know now, but originally the tradition developed in this way. They couldn't say God because it's so heavy to pronounce. What they did, they prohibited using God going to extreme. And if you notice, this Orthodox Jews never say God, never write God. They say G-D. Why? How dare I can say God? As an expression of their inability to comprehend God, this attitude must be appreciated. But at the same time, God himself says, say God. Qulillah, say God, la ilaha illahu. So it means it is not prohibited to say God, but we have to be conscious of it when we say God. All right. Do you understand this? When I say God, I shouldn't really imagine something big or nothing. It means incomprehensible, but I'm sure he exists. I cannot comprehend his essence, but I am sure he exists and he holds up everything at every moment uniquely. Why? Absolute, infinite means this. So, is it possible for anything which is created not to have a glass covering it? No, uniquely created. Everything is uniquely created, must be covered with a glass, but this glass is not preventing the reality. Your word is perfect. Reality of universe, reality of myself. Okay. Do you think another one here? Do you think the verse, maybe this verse may be speaking about our human qualities, such as spirit, consciousness, intellect, feelings, all of them? Everybody has, for example, do I have sense of love? Yeah. Is it like yours? No. So do I, a sense of appreciation? Yes. Is it like yours? No. Everybody's feelings unique to that person. So don't expect, I am trying to find my pair, not exactly the same. Be ready for differences. Unique creation. You are a unique creation. Your brother, sister, sibling is a unique creation. When you get married, your wife or husband is a unique creature, and your children is a unique creature. Don't expect your children to be exactly like you. Impossible. Unique creature. everything. So we have to understand how awesome our Creator is. Even our senses are unique to each other, unique to itself. Nothing is exactly the same. MashaAllah. But I'm very excited about this verse. المصباح في زجاجة. It means, don't forget, you are a unique creature. God specifically designed you. So the way you are designed, you have to be thankful to your Creator. Don't be proud of it, but be thankful for it. Be modest, thankful for it. Don't own it. Finish. Today is really, we started late a little bit, but I think a little bit more than 10 minutes, I exceeded the hour. Any comment, any question, any concern? Anything? Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم إن الحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة سر سورة الفاتحة. One question. Do you find these blue writings here shared with you useful? Distrusting? No. No. Okay, alhamdulillah. I will continue doing this, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.